Welcome to the BFME2, the Rise of the Witch King on the map Forts of Brunnen in an epic replay commentary in a great matchup between the blue Angmar player Solas and his opponent, the green Man of the West player Poero. So we will have already a barracks in an archer range opening versus the Urukai opening from the Uruk pit. The Uruks will be recruited, they cost 350, but they are also way stronger compared to the soldiers of Gondor. They only cost 250, and the 100 differential at the beginning of the game is always very, meaningful. So archer range for the defense, the pikemen will be sent to the creep at the bottom side. So the creep has no chance, of course. The pikes are super strong in this game. They can crush almost everything. They are also very tanky when they ever use the porcupine formation. And they also deal great amount of damage to heroes. Wait. So the creep will be going down for sure. And the Uruks are marching forward. They will potentially use the war chant and commit on this. The archer is not recruited yet. He will also use the shield wall formation for more durability. And there we go. He's gonna fight the Uruk, the soldiers first, because they are body blocking this farm and making it kind of difficult for Solas, the Isengard player, to attack. He was waiting for the archers to arrive before using the rallying call. It's a good choice. Now the Uruks will, suffer a lot of damage from the archers continuously. As more and more reinforcements will arrive, it looks like he will not be able to destroy this farm. And that's a great opening for the Man of the West player Poero, because he was also able to creep this, getting resources, and also, of course, experience points / power points. The crossbowmen are recruited too, but remember they have no buff, so this archer unit from men can always turn and fire them back. The Uruks though, they were kind of quite tanky. They were able to withstand a lot of damage, but not enough. Good call, good. I like this move actually. He killed some of them and damaged the other ones. Now the Uruks are coming for the front line, and that's what you need to do, right? You need to protect your back line. The crossbowmen are not to be melee fighters. The warpeks cannot trample, so they are also melee. And they are not very strong. They are good for harassment. They are good for, destroying enemy resource buildings, but not the best when it comes to fight. The man player is able to win the fight for now. The Warp Pit needs to get to level 2 before the Isengard player will get the chance to recruit the Walk Riders. For now, the barracks in archer range and basically spam of units. They cost both $250, so $500 every few seconds need to be invested to be able to pump out more and more units upon the field. And now the push is going to happen. And that's a great positioning, by the way, for the Man of the West player. If he can camp here in front of the Uruk pit with his archers, they can shoot down every unit that comes from the pit and damage them at least. But it looks like he doesn't want to do this. He is going to gather all the army in the center. One of them is level 2 as well, meaning more DPS. And more pikemen for the protection. And that's the beautiful part about playing the good factions. You can build always so well. And if you can save one unit from the battalion, they will be respawning over time. And this is going to be 3 battalions of soldiers, slowly but surely getting back to their full size, full strength. Now we have a fight breaking out here. The buff is not available yet, but it's going to be available very soon. The warpeks will go down in a second. But I think with the crossbowman shooting from behind, this fight should go into the favor of the Isengard player. But he still lost a lot of units, And he might even be able to save some of the archers because more reinforcements are about to arrive. And, once again, he can send them back to the well. As you can see, it's not respawning super fast, so you can maybe build like a second or even a third well to speed up the healing progress. And more pikemen are recruited as well. Okay, so beautiful. After the first couple of minutes into the game, Solas, the Isengard player, is sitting on 450 available command points, has collected enough power points to unlock the Kribin, as he was starting with the war chant. And his opponent has also 5 power points collected, but didn't choose anything. He can go for the heal or for the rebuild. That's the 2 of the options he can choose. But also he can skip them and go for the 10 power point instead. He has a bit more command points available, but it's not a big deal. Might change in a second if the Warp pack can destroy this, but it looks like he can't, as the archers are here just in time. And the Wargs are not super tanky, not even against arrows, which makes them not a great fighter. Also, this farm should be protected because the warriors will also die quite quickly against the pikemen. They have a lot of counters actually. They are not like, maybe they can win a 1v1 against orcs or goblins, but other than that, they will even struggle again against like a Uruk, for example. That's a big army coming. But remember, for the big push, Isengard will have his own buff, plus he will have to get the chance to debuff the enemy units, and that's exactly what is about to happen now. And with that being said, Man of the West player might need to be forced to disengage, otherwise he will lose the fight big time. And that's the power of evil factions like Isengard and Goblins. They can always turn these fights with these 2 power points in their favor. And Berserker did also a good job. Now it's time for the counter push. With our first hero up on the field, that's the King of Rohan. Theoden has been recruited. And he's a great hero because he can give you leadership right off the bat. Level 1 can get dismounted. Arrows. Oh, big trample and not dealing too much damage though. And crash damage 160 and melee attack speed is 1.4 attacks per second. I mean, 1 attack for 1.4 seconds. It means his attack speed is super low. In the meantime, the push, I like the Berserker here, doing a good job. There's also splash damage to spice the things up a little bit. Theoden has to get a bit closer, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks like the units are still glowing, even when he's far away. But the Uruks are just too powerful, too tanky. Okay, some more Berserkers are recruited, with 2 of them in the front, 1 of them behind. Each of them costs 200, so they are cheaper compared to every other unit, but it's a singular unit, of course. It's gonna be the pit number 3. The Uruk pits are building up. Theoden in the front. Not super squishy against arrows and swordmen, and he can always try to disengage whenever it's getting dangerous. Solas is losing a lot of damage because he's trying to kill somebody who is gonna be hard to kill. And in the meantime, the archers are melting. And also rangers have been recruited now from the level 2 archer range. And the tower here is in a great spot. So kind of blocking this whole pathway can be garrisoned by this ranger. So it's going to be almost impassable again for the Uruk army as they get slaughtered. And the Knights of Gondor will get the chance to finish off what's remaining. And now we have a very good situation for the Man of the West. He has horses. He has a level 1 barracks and a level 2 archer range too. So elite archers, some basic pikemen to protect them, and of course the horses for trampling down the Uruks and crossbowmen will force. There comes the Weapon of Talent summon though. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. And maybe the arrow volley with the long shot from rangers, but the trample is going to happen finally. The knights were a little bit too late. The backline has been already crushed. Most of the rangers got killed, but luckily for the Man of the West player, he's fighting around the well. As he's fighting, he's also recovering. And this knight over here will be used for the harassment. The Berserkers need to be careful, shouldn't be able to fight against the horses in a 1v2 situation even, because they are not immune to be trampled. Actually, they did also a good amount of damage. Watch this damage! Holy guacamole! And the trample basically deals no damage to them at all. Did you guys see this? Like, maybe this is the hidden OP unit in the game. Trample dealt almost no damage to them. We have Lurtz, the fighting Urukai. And Uruks are looking so damn powerful too. Pit level 2, pit level 1, pit level 1. And of course, to maintain all 3 Uruk pits at once, he needs a lot of resource generation. Because everything he recruits costs it bare minimum 200 up to 350. So you can only make the 200 units from 1. So you need to invest 700 and 900 every like 20 seconds. That's a lot of resources. In the late game, however, Isengard is the best resource generation in the whole game. Like, for example, Devastation, you have just seen it. It's gonna pump a lot of resources for him. He's up to 750 command points now in total. He's also recruited Sharku as the hero number 2. And Man of the West has only 725 command points, but he has not that many power points compared to the Isengard player Solas. And who's pushing? The Berserkers also have a good amount of damage output against buildings, and are kind of having a good dodge chance also against arrow towers. So they will commit onto the expansion. Might even get the chance to commit onto the fortress. Remember, you are against a Man of the West who can always use 5 of the 7 power points for the rebuild. And the knights will get the chance to trample into the Uruks, because the pikemen were not in the position. He's gonna choose to rebuild indeed, and will use it to heal up the fortress almost back to full HP. And this attack from Solas will be a big fail. He's also going for the banner. So banner is going to make the units around the fortress have leadership, plus give you also the chance to recruit heroes a bit cheaper. Sharku, I mean, also Lords has been killed, by the way. And Tower Guards have been recruited now. That's a big army of Men of the West. We have in total 4 knights, almost 4 knights. Plenty of rangers. The damage output is going to be kind of crazy. Theoden needs to be around somewhere. That's the reason why they are glowing, because he's in there. He's also level 3 almost. If he gets level 6, the Glorious Charge can be also super impactful and, you know, kind of effective. It will work also on these Knights of Gondor. You get the chance to trample and you won't get slowed down during it. Need to be careful though. There's only 1 pikeman, so I don't know about the trampling. Oh my god, the desperate charge. It's like the one from Faramir. It's kind of annoying for the Man of the West faction player that he keeps chasing all the time. The long shot will connect, but it's not going to be a one shot. The tower has no garrison unit in it, so it's not going to be super effective. Can be kind of crushed. Rebuild is on cooldown, keep that in mind. Tower is going to go down. Long shot is going to happen. It will kill most of the units, but the tower, a 10 power point investment, has been destroyed. Now the push is going to happen from the middle. But we have also the Uruk Deathbringers, the elite unit from the Isengard faction. They are very strong, but not that strong against arrows. If everything is gonna shoot them down, they will die quite quickly, as you can see. While they are also super expensive. Remember that the Uruk pit needs to be level 3, plus you need to invest 1200 resources for every single one of them. 12 power points collected after the Lone Tower. Rebuild and the Rallying Call. It's gonna go for the heal now. That means 5 of the 12 was invested into the heal. Lourdes is almost level 4. That's gonna unlock the Cripple, which can be used on Theoden King, for example, to shut him down. Man faction has to expand a bit more. Went for the Grand Harvest from the marketplace. Lone Tower is about to be available. Maybe you can use it right in front of the Uruk pits as more Deathbringers are coming. Now, can you kill them quickly? Because not many rangers are remaining on the field anymore. Maybe you can use your Knights of Gondor to trample them. Now the shot, the rangers are dealing good amount of damage to them actually. That's good. Theoden is also almost level 5. He was just using the King's Fever. And the Deathbringers already kind of damaged. More of them will be recruited. The Isengard eco is booming right now. It's booming right now. Oh, there comes the legendary cripple I was talking about. He's already very low. Remember, he is on cooldown. It means Lord can easily take him down in a one-on-one with the Carnage. If he doesn't use it, he might be able to survive, but nope. Sharku was getting the experience from this. He's level 5 now. The Lone Tower has been summoned now for the 2nd time. You want to protect this though with your Tower Guards. More units are being pumped out. No heroes beside Theoden. It means later on it's gonna be hard to fight against Lourdes and Sharku. Freezing Rain has been used, by the way. He did not go for the Kill the Fires or more eco. He went for the debuff. So in order to counter this, you need to go for your Cloud Break. Otherwise, it's gonna keep raining all the time. And your leadership will be negated. And your army will also lose a lot of their damage output and also their armor. Which basically means every debuff you apply on enemy units is like a buff you apply on your units. So because you make them weaker, you make your own army indirectly stronger. Your army will get the chance to deal more damage to them and will be more resistant to them. That's a level 3 furnace. Oh, good micro there from Solas. Oh my god, the knights. A lot of them have been crushed. A lot of them have been taking lots of damage. But we have a lot of rangers still alive, protected by some tower guards. He's going to build some expansions around the fortress for the defense. Tower guards, more of them are coming. If this is all your army, what you can do is give the rangers fire arrows, so they also will deal damage to the buildings. Isengard is going for a counter push. Remember, the Uruk Deathbringers are also good against buildings. So in combination with the lords and the carnage, they can actually take down your fortress quite easily. The Wildmen of Dunland will get the chance to crush a lot. The Vestation has been used for the second time. The builder has been taken down. And the trample is about to happen. He's trying to destroy the Uruk pit, and that's the time when we talk about the fire arrows, because now the rangers do have them, which means greater damage output against buildings as well. Like the wargs will die in a second through tower guards. The Uruk pit might go down, it means no more Deathbringers anytime soon. And the 15 power point didn't get chosen yet from Poirot. But he was able to destroy the Uruk pit, level 3, the tankiest building which Isengard player had. And also the furnace level 3 is suffering a lot of damage from the fire upgraded rangers. They actually deal a lot of damage to the buildings too, I like it. Now the question is, what is the level of Theoden? He's level 5. So he needs still one more level for the glorious charge moment. And this is important because he chose the Rohan allies. Okay, so the main army seems really, really strong. But remember, Isengard can always go for the armory, get heavy armor for his units, and it will make them super durable, even against fire or upgraded rangers. Oh, but you don't want to be isolated like this, you know? Rangers are not tanks. They will go down super quickly. Sharku is level 6, almost level 7. These two heroes need to be careful. There is still a Lurtz, can cripple one of them. Obviously, you need to always try to cripple down the Theoden, in my opinion. He is the more dangerous hero. Only one tower guard. It looks like the lone tower is still remaining, yeah. So, 13 power points collected for Soras already. Almost 14. And 6 power points after the Rohan allies for Poirot. Bro, the rangers are even taking care of these Warg Riders. It's awesome. The Deathbringers over here, fighting. Doing a good job. Need to micro. Let me take a look. He's still level 5 actually. Didn't get too many experience points. Still needs a whole level almost. Too many pikemen to fight against. But there comes the reinforcement, and that's about to change a lot. They have 600 command points for Eisen and 1000 for men. 1000. You can't be richer than this. At this point of the time, you can go for them blacksmith, you know, get some heavy armor, forge plates for your knights and tower guards to make them even tankier. I hear the Rohirrim summon. For Feolingas. Big commitment. Reen is not available yet, but there is a Saruman, and we will take a look into him. Can we not make peace, you and I? Oh my god, he's dying before he is able to use the blast. Do it. He's gonna go down actually. Maybe. I don't know, but the Deathbringers in the meantime took care of everything. Get over here, wizard. You will pay for what you did to my folk. He's fast though, can't touch this. Did it. But a lot of the level 3 furnaces are going down actually. And Saruman, for his each, bro, he's speeding up. If you can destroy this level 3 furnace, it's gonna be awesome. With the summon throw hit him, it's a tanky building, but it's potentially gonna go down still to the summon throw hit him. It's gonna drop down the command points from Eisen to 400. It's a very valuable building. It's so tanky though, I don't know. And it look, I don't know if Saruman was able to get away or not. Can't tell. I don't see him on the field anymore. The biggest push, that's gonna be the dragon summon, burning everything, including the archer range, and also the barracks gonna get burned, but it's not gonna get one-shotted. He actually didn't manage to deal a lot of damage through the dragon strike. Okay, so Sharku is back on the field. Saruman is still alive actually. He didn't get killed, but he's only level 1. You need to get him to level 2 at least for the fireball. Irma has been revived too, level 2. I think from what I can see, Theoden has been killed as well. So now the tricky part is if the Man of the West player will get his own 25 and use it, for example, for the off-breakers to kill all the army from the Man of the West, including the heroes, you know, then he will go for the final move. But I still believe that for the siege, you will need some Firestone upgraded trebuchet. Lone Tower. And we have also Grima, Wormtongue. So every hero from Isengard has been recruited. We are talking about Lurtz, Sharku, Grima Wormtongue, and of course also Saruman. Don't trample into this, okay? Yoma with his horses are trying to get ready. Only level 1 stable, maybe you want to get it to level 3 for your own elite unit / the Knights of Dolamroth. And another hero is approaching. And it's the King of Rohan. Okay, so this guy is staying at level 5 for a long time, by the way. Not able to get the missing level for the Glorious Charge. Cloud Break. Remember, this guy is level 4. When he's level 5, it's gonna give you immunity to the Cloud Break. Carnage is going to be used. The commitment onto the tower. Lord's going to be able to take it down solo. He's a one-man army indeed. Also attacking super fast actually. With the Carnage. Big fight is breaking out. And, you know, Saruman is going to become more and more dangerous. The next point of him being even more reliable is going to be the Thunderbolt through the level 6. Riding Call has been used. That's going to be a big push. Can Theoden finally get the remaining amount of experience points to get to unlock the Glorious Charge? That's a big question. He has fire arrows on this fortress upgrade. Everything that shoots is shooting with fire arrow, meaning they deal more damage. Also, this Ballista will deal fire damage. If they can get down Saruman, that's gonna be awesome. He's trying to micro. He's trying to get in safety. Spear throw maybe? It crippled Theoden. Micro round. He's not gonna go down. This guy's a survivor. He's level 5, but he's gonna go down to the spear throw from Irma. Now the Theoden King stands alone and will go down to the Deathbringers. They didn't promise much with their name. And that's a nice little outpost over here. He's trying to go for the fortress with one trap. I don't think it's a good thing. You want to go like from front to back, you know, destroy the Uruk pit first to cut or at least lower the production speed of his army, and then work your way up to the fortress. But in order to deal more damage, you want to get to level 2 workshop for the firestones. But man is pushing. Oh, the build has been eaten from the man-eater. One shot. Unfortunately for Isengard player Solas, he lost his Saruman. That hurts. And also he didn't choose power points that give him resources, besides devastation. Usually you see Eisen picking like industry, for example. Then lumber mills with field of fires. They pump out resources like crazy. Twice the command points available for men. More than twice. But also man is not going for the blacksmith. He actually did go for the blacksmith. That's good. You want to get it to level 3 as soon as possible for all of these upgrades basically. And then you can start making Rohirrim. with heavy armor, force blitz, even fire arrow they can be purchased with. Burn. Isengard has collected a lot of power points. 20 power points actually in the bank. So only 5 away from the second 25. And also feel the fire, the freezing rain is available very soon. The damage from ranges is pretty good with fire arrows. A lot actually. Who needs siege weapons if you do this much amount of damage to the buildings with your rangers? And Solas is trying to gather power points with his Warcry army. Might be able to destroy the workshop before it hits level 2, but Tower Guards are paying attention. Okay, Theoden is back on the field from the graveyard for the 3rd or 4th time, and he's still, for the past 20 minutes into the game, sitting on the same amount of level with the same amount of experience. And that's a good catch here. I like it. It's a big punishment. A level 2 farm is going to go down unless you rebuild it. Rebuild? No, it's not gonna do this. The two of them. I don't know about this. I don't know about this rallying call actually. Didn't really do much. Oh, the dragon summon has been used. I was like, what is happening? The dragon summon has been used for the defensive purposes. The fire is not going to connect to the trebuchet, but the trebuchet are going to make it into the range of the fortress, which shoots with fire arrows, and it's going to go down to the goblin town. You want to get away from this, when you see the dragon. The dragon should try to make it to the workshop to destroy it before he can purchase the firestone. And that's gonna buy him enough time, but he's gonna go for the barracks instead. Barracks will get repaired. Now you need to hit it like 2 more times, and it's more than half the time of the dragon summon is gonna be gone. And that's kind of ironic to me that Solas, the Isengard player, is able to summon his second 25 before Poero, the Man of the West player, gets to summon his first. And this Uruk Deathbringers are kind of crazy. Level 5, awesome. They don't stop. They keep going forward. And before the time is over, he was able to destroy the workshop as well. And man player didn't even get the chance to purchase the fire arrows. Everyone needs to be careful over here. You are not on a match. He needs to use heal so he can get away from this tricky situation. And 18 power points collected for Poero. He needs to find a solution to this Deathbringers, Lords, and Grima Wormtongue combination. Grima is now level 6. He has poison, backstab. So basically like a poison that deals damage over time and does great amount of damage, burst damage to heroes. So maybe Theoden is not the right way to go. Maybe you want to recruit something else. Maybe Aragorn, who's strong enough to fight against Lords, for example. Or maybe Gandalf. But even Gandalf, what can he do? When he gets crippled, he's gonna go down anyway. And that's what this guy is all about. So he's gonna get stronger and stronger. That's the backstab. Gonna go down level 7. So level 8 will unlock this ability, which makes you be able to steal the enemy units the enemy hero, for a short duration. But it's so impactful because you can use the hero as it would be your hero and use even power points. His powers during this. And for a cheap hero, very affordable hero like Grima Wormtongue, it's a very impressive ability. So level 2, no upgrades. He just got it to level 2, but he never got any upgrades. Trying to push from this location, but end up being like feeding a lot of power points actually to his opponent, and a lot of levels on his heroes too. This level 6 Uruk Deathbringer. And I like the normal regular units like a normal Urukai, Berserker, or even Crossbow. The elite units, like for example the Knights of the Lamrov, also the Deathbringers, can level up all the way to level 10, while the other normal units are limited to level 5. Attempt number 6. Maybe we can get now the quarter amount of power points he needs. Remember, Eoma has been also taken down before, very close to level 8. Maybe Grima, a non-mounted hero, will get to level 8 before Theoden will get to level 6. We will find out very soon. Cripple is available. Insta cripple. He just even came from the graveyard. Yeah, he just came from the graveyard. It's gonna go back to it very, very soon. The Deathbringers are no joke. The fireball is going to connect. And the pikes are just straight up running and rushing to Theoden because he knows mounted heroes will die in a second to the pikeman. Beautiful blast. That's gonna unlock the level 6. The Thunderbolt is available. Theoden in the meantime is dying to a couple of pikemen and will once again not be able to get to unlock the level 6. And the Deathbringers refuse to go down. They bring the death to you, not the other way around. 13 power points collected. Finally, Poirot gets to unlock his 25. He now has EUD, might need to use it to kill the Deathbringers and also the heroes. Aragorn has been finally recruited, but there comes the EUD summon. This guy can always use escape to get away, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. But it looks like this tower is able to scout him. And now he should be invisible again. Yeah, he's not able to get seen. Saruman is in a safe spot. I think he might only be able to kill Lurtz, because Grima is going to get away. Charku and also Saruman are also safe, because the duration of EOD is so damn short that he couldn't get anything done with this. Besides the heroes, there was not much to kill, you know? And the heroes, he only could kill Lurtz. So, Solas is perma-defending. But it works, because he will get the chance very soon to summon the Dragon Strike for the second time. Fireball is going to be used. This guy is like crazy, because he has two very long range abilities through the Thunderbolt and also the Fireball. That means every minute he can rotate through these powers and keep crashing your army without you even getting the chance to see him. Eoma, level 4, but he has not really a lot of stuff to sport. The revive time of Theoden seems to be super low, playing with only a level 1 stable for the majority of the time. Level 2 building, but he never got any upgrades from this. Maybe you want to make tower guards and give them the heavy armor, so they become even resistant against heroes like Saruman's Fireball or even Blast, you know? Otherwise, you will get one-shotted over and over again. Level 9 almost. Aragorn, what can Aragorn do? He's level 1. He's gonna get backstabbed, actually go down in a second. Level 10 Sharku, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. Level 8. He just stole Eoma. Eoma is for him. Now we'll go back to the owner and just go back to the graveyard again. These heroes of Isengard are not a joke. That's the reason why Isengard has the least amount of heroes, because every single one of them have such crazy amount of impact and the potential to change the outcome of the game. Especially talking about Lurtz, Saruman and Grima Wormtongue even. Debuff, good damage against heroes, can get away from tricky situations and can even steal enemy hero. So if there is a hero that causes trouble, just steal him. As easy as that. Maybe that's the right way to go. Get him dismounted and let him fight with the rangers. The Watcher is available for the next big fight. Dragon Strike is available for the next big fight as well. EOD, still a long way to go. 1,000 command points, but he seems to lack the power. There comes the Dragon Strike. We'll get actually a good Dragon Strike off this time. Even destroy the level 3 barracks, so that's like 4 buildings down. This is very valuable. Level 3 barracks gone, marketplace gone, level 3 farm is gone. That's a lot of damage dealt. And all of these buildings need to be replaced. I mean, he has a level 2 barracks over here, and I need to build another one. He has also barracks here. So I don't know about spamming swordmen or pikemen against Isengard army. Maybe you want to just spam all the Watcher in the water on your face, son. The deadly, look, another, look, what is the, like, Theoden will have nightmares. Maybe you are lucky that this guy can knock you back to your base, you know? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, my man. Aragorn back from the graveyard. Faramir. Maybe he's going to be the trouble or the difference maker. Like, it's literally quantity of versus quality. So Isengard army is more sportive heroes, mid of heroes actually, while man is spamming a lot of stuff. Isengard relying on the quality stuff. Can use the backstab, or very soon you can steal him. And always can use escape, keep that in mind, you know? You can always get away from any positioning. Also, level 3 siege warriors, maybe some explosive mines, maybe you can sneak them in against the fortress and make it boom chakalaka, you know? Bombardilo will be summoned. Lurtz and Saruman are fighting against him. What is Theoden doing over here? Actually, he's fighting with, just like in the films. He got worm-tongued by Saruman, just like in the films. Where is Gandalf the White to release him from the spell? Just like in the films, boys. This is not gonna be a good thing. By the time is over, who's gonna save you, bro? Heal! No, he couldn't. He had heal actually, he could have maybe saved him. Like, maybe it's time to give up on him, you know? Like, you're doomed with Theoden. Yeah, no stable, no upgrades. He just went for the blacksmith for no reason, not getting any upgrades on it. Thunderbolt has been just used, more ballista are coming for the siege. Is also the second hero from Isengard getting level 10. Aragorn is trying to fight, level 3 Aragorn, not very weak. The White Men of Dunland summon again on their face. The blast coming in clash from Saruman in the dust. Also he got level 10. So this is the third hero. He has now the dominate. Can steal them, but the difference to Wormtongue, he cannot steal heroes. He can steal units, but he can steal them permanently. Permanently. They are yours forever. It's a very long spear throw actually, but the Man-Eater was able to heal him up back to full HP. So let him gather a big army and you get a whole army for free for yourself. Eomer, what can Eomer do? Absolutely nothing. I think Aragorn got in safety. He was also level 4. But the only way Aragorn can ever fight this back is when he hits level 10, which is super easy said, but very hard done. Still no Firestone on these trebuchet, even though he's gonna get it very soon. I really think that he needs heavy armor and forge blades on his tower guards and soldiers, you know? It's gonna make them super durable and tanky. Also has to upgrade now the Ivory, not the Ivory Tower, the Wizard Tower on the fortress. The Lightning Strike is available, so there's a lot of massive destruction abilities. Thunderbolt from Saruman, Dominate to steal enemy army, Lightning Strike from this. Wait, what? He stole the summoned units. I don't even know. I didn't know that this is working like this. He stole them, but in this case, you can't steal them permanently because they are summoned there for duration. So once the duration is over, but for the whole duration, they will fight for Solas actually. Still can't get the missing amount of experience. And Aragorn got crippled. Maybe use. Imagine getting 1v1 by Grima Wormtongue, bro. The horn of Helm Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Come on, Theoden, you can do this. He's gonna use Palantir, going for a blast. Kaboom! Son, even destroying the building. The wizard is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Theoden is angry though. No, he's not. He's like, okay, I will let you escape this one last time. Look, this guy is using Man-Eater, grabbing the tower guard who is dead with him. For a short duration at least. The siege continues. The Firestone upgraded trebuchet needs to make it to the fortress somehow. But it's only one of them, so he will need a lot of time to get the job done. The lone tower will be summoned. All of these are lone towers, if I'm not mistaken. Lone tower, lone tower, lone tower. But all of them might go down because the dragon summon is about to happen for the second time. EUD still needs a bit, and he's still far away from his second 25. The earthquake need to wait at least for 12 more power points. While this is the second time he summons his dragon. This was the second time he summoned the Dragon Strike, and very soon he will get the chance to summon his third Dragon Strike. And from this ultimate powers, we are talking about a cooldown of 12 minutes actually, you know? 12 minutes, so he's ahead 24 minutes of his opponent. Even longer than that because man still didn't get the chance to unlock the second 25. The Dragon Summon, I mean, I don't need to tell you how devastating and how impactful, crazy strong these 25 power points are in the game from any faction. And Solas is doing a good job defending, permanently keeping an eye on his heroes, not losing them, getting them all to level 10. Charku, Saruman, Grima, and also Lurtz. All of these 4 heroes are level 10. for the Isengard player. While Man of the West faction player struggling to level up his only hero he had for the majority of the time, talking about the King of Rohan Theoden, to get into level 6, you know. Aragorn has been revived again. What is the cooldown of this? 6 minutes. So low key, when this has 6 minutes, oh, that's the lightning strike from the fortress, by the way. When this has 6 minutes cooldown, what you could do is you can use dominate visited enemy units, lose your Saruman on purpose, because if you revive him, it's gonna take you way less time. Lord has been, by the way, getting killed, unfortunately, for Solas. There comes Aragorn back from the graveyard, needs to join the party. Faramir trying to show his quality, also got level 3. We have Ballista now moving to the bottom side of the map, and Tower Guards pushing from the top. But again, no upgrades, no forge plates, no heavy armor. Even though he should, on the paper, have the needed amount of resources. Did he rebuild his marketplace, actually? It looks like he did not, but he should have. Everything is level 3, you get a lot of resources, so marketplace is gonna make you just grow rich. The warning arrow is also slowing down the enemy heroes for a bit, but Faramir has been getting killed, I think from Grim of Wormtongue. There's a Thunderbolt happening, and Saruman is gonna get in safety. Also quite tanky when he's level 10, 4350 HP, and Grima sees Aragorn and decides to run away. And that's the, that's the annoying part, because this hero is so damn slow, you cannot catch anything. Maybe Dwarven heroes, that's the only thing you can catch. But Grima seems to be twice as fast as Aragorn. Movement speed 55, and this guy's movement speed is 50. But it looks like it's much less, to be honest with you. It looks like the difference is not like only 5. What is the movement speed of this? Also 55. And Tower Guards, 50. Cloudbreak is going to be used. The reason why they are not getting stunned is through the presence of this bro. Saruman is of many colors, requires level 5. Allies near Saruman become immune to fear and terror, so the stun won't apply on them. Theoden is back, only missing a tiny bit. Maybe we can get it done this time. EOD is available very soon. So in a dream world, you want to use EOD, the horn before it goes down. This Aragorn not even being able to kill. He got stolen by, like, you can even steal kings with this. It's kind of crazy. He's not gonna make it home. Okay, this guy is gonna be in big trouble. Let's see. EOD is available. Like, if you can kill with EOD at least Saruman and Grim of Wormtongue, I think it's a dub. It's a good thing for you. Armory now also for Solas. He's building some lumber mills now, using industry on this level 3 furnace behind. Aragorn is trying to make it out alive, but he can't. Heal was available, but yet again not used. Everybody is level 10. The Watcher in the Water will be summoned for the second time too. What are the power points from Menace look like? He still is super behind in the PowerPoint department. I'm not sure about the movement speed of EOD, but they don't seem to be super fast compared to the fast heroes like Saruman. And their duration seems to be extremely low. Like 25 seconds duration is super low actually. Like, I just want you to know that the dragon, for example, has 1 minute and 15 seconds. Like, it's almost a minute longer, you know? And it's not only about the first summon, because the cooldown of the ability starts kicking in from the moment you use it. So when you summon the dragon, it says 12 minutes recharge time, but by the time the dragon is gonna go, because the time will start kicking, it will drop down to less than 11 minutes actually. So. There's so many power points, maybe you can donate some of them to the Man of the West player. The soldiers were stolen through the dominate ability from this hero over here. He's everything what he has behind his beast. That's the only tiny living place he has actually. Man had the whole map. Like whole map, watch this. He had like everywhere stuff. But he cannot get the job done. That's the problematic part. Finally got level 6. Finally got level 6. Maybe it's time to switch to the Rohirrim warriors from the stable level 2. But this blacksmith seems to be only a decoration, not being used at all. Not even banner has been purchased through it. Okay, the farm here will go down to Deathbringer, Uruk, hero, captain, lords, and of course the traitor Grima Wormtongue is all you need. All you need to keep the man faction checked for the majority of the game. The ballista are gonna go down to the Goblin Town as well. It's raining time. The fortress looking awesome. Bombadillo! Okay, well, where is the Bombadillo at? Also Aragorn getting back from the graveyard. Yeah, usually I would say go for Gandalf, but I don't think it's gonna do anything for you. Level 8, level 6, that's good. But the Glory Charge cannot be used. Aragorn is gonna use the Blade Master. Try to make it out here. Let's see. I wanna see Aragorn against Lords. Aragorn is killing him actually. But Lords can always decide to disengage if Solas did pay attention. You will suffer me. Bro. But he killed at least Lords, you know, that's good. 27 power points collected. He can now finally go for the Earthquake. Finally do this. And use it for the first time ever in this game. Okay, realizing maybe he's gonna start getting poor now. Exactly. And that's the reason why he will go for this. I think the Dragon Strike had been re-summoned again because he lost a lot here. Did he choose the Earthquake? He did choose it. Rohirrim summon, okay. Where is the Glorious Charge? There is the Glorious Charge. Earthquake, that's good. Big commitment onto the fortress. Can he get the job done? There are no pikemen nearby. If he can commit onto the fortress, maybe he can destroy this. But he should be doing this. He's using all his Rohirrim to destroy a single ballista. Like this guy can use the Thunderbolt. He will use it. Kaboom! Son! Get out of my face! You know who you're joking with? I told you, leave me alone. Like he pressed the Q button. He's tunnel vision focused. But there are so many abilities this guy can rotate through. You have no chance. EOD will be summoned here, and it's unbelievable. Maybe it's not unbelievable. It's hard to believe actually that the Isengard player, with the lack of eco he had, got his upgrades before the Man of the West faction player Poero. It's kind of crazy. And this guy refusing to die. He won't go down to Goblin Town. Okay, so what is the cooldown of these abilities? We are talking about a minute, and also 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes you can use twice 2, 2, 4, 5 abilities. And like from these 5 abilities you can use 3 of them from a very long distance, and all of them do deal crazy amount of damage. Poeta now making mistakes over mistakes. Boromir got crippled just like in the films. The stun won't affect anymore once Saruman is close, and they will get freed from the stun. Aragorn getting revived. He was the only consistent hero who was able to do anything about that situation. But because he's the troublemaker, all Lords needs to do is cripple him. I don't think Eowyn will add a lot of value to the army of yours. Maybe your smite ability could be used on like sniping heroes and at least damaging them. Eowyn actually hits a little bit faster than anybody else, right? What's the speed? 1.3. So, Rise of the Witch King community, the patch 2.0 team, like the heroes to deal a lot of damage, but attack in slow motion. 2.66, so he's attacking once every 3 seconds. And heal. Okay, can you get the job done? No, I don't think so. Earthquake is on cooldown, EOD is on cooldown, and the Dragon Summon is going to be available very soon. The PowerPoints do not fit into this screen anymore. That's crazy. The fortress is still standing, super powerful. The Wizard Tower with the crows. I hear Aragorn crying actually. Might go down. It's gonna go down to the upgraded Uruks with heavy armor and forge blades. The hobbits get like thunderbolt instantly. Come on, Peregrine Tuck, you can get the job done. And now every 6 minutes you can steal them too. Like this guy, if anybody tells me, like, okay, I will make a hot take. Okay, the hot take of mine is, look, watch this. He stole them all. The hot take of mine is that Saruman is greater in Rise of the Witch King by far. I'm gonna even take it this way. By far greater in Rise of the Witch King, not even close, not even in comparison to Gandalf. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Who you think in Rise of the Witch King, that is, this is the question, is a greater hero? Saruman or Gandalf? For me, from what I've seen a lot of games, it's not even fair to compare them. Boom, son. Look, they are not even taking damage anymore because they have upgrades. That's what you also should have gotten. Faramir, like having, I don't know what he's trying to do there. Maybe trying to find Eowyn. Oh, the damage output from the... I like this. Watch this. Kaboom. Oof, the damage. It's a level 3 building too. The Forge Blade upgraded Walk Riders, bro, with the leadership of... Watch this. Kaboom. Watch this. Kaboom. Let's go. They have leadership from Sharku 2, I think. Yeah, they do have leadership from Sharku 2. And this is kind of crazy damage. Watch this. Kaboom. I like the burst. But he still has 1,000 command points. Can you imagine this? He's safe. And still refused to go for the blacksmith. That's kind of unbelievable. He's dropping down for the first time since 10 plus minutes below 1,000 command points. Eowyn seems so slow, no? All the heroes coming back into the onto the field. Aragorn level 7. Oh, he's demolishing everything. He knows there is no chance of victory anymore. That's gonna be the end of the game, boys. Poirot knows he cannot win against Sora. Sora's camped. He played very well with his heroes, got all of them to level 10, and show us. At least this scheme was to prove that Saruman is greater than Gandalf in Rise of the Witch King. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, leave a like to this video, subscribe to not miss future uploads on this channel. I will see you next time. Until then, take care of yourself, keep hitting like a truck, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace out, boys.